So it's come to my attention that I haven't done a video since my YA Rebels video on Sunday. You can catch that one here if you haven't seen it already. And I thought to myself, I better do one because I'm probably not going to get another chance to talk to you guys for a couple of weeks. I've got so much going on. So I figured I'd let you know what was going on with me and share a few books that I bought because I'm probably not going to be buying many books at all. First off, the reason I'm not going to be around is I'm going to a convention down in New Orleans next week. I'm actually flying down to Dallas and meeting a couple of author friends, and we're with my wife, and we're road tripping from Dallas to New Orleans and going to the Authors After Dark convention, which is a convention of sort of YA romance authors and erotica authors. So it's the whole, yeah. It's basically going to be like 50 Shades of Edward Cullen's butt crack. And I'm really excited to meet readers, future readers, people who are excited about Velveteen coming out, people who used to read my adult series when that was a thing, a viable thing, and people who read my other stuff, which I don't talk about here. And then after that, road tripping back to Dallas. And the reason for this is crazy. I went to go buy plane tickets to go to New Orleans for me and my wife, and at that time, plane tickets in and out for a red eye, leaving at like midnight the night before, were $800. I was like, that's from Seattle to New Orleans. That was the only flight. $800. It wasn't even a nonstop. It was crazy. Anyway, so for 1/3 of that, for two people, we were able to fly in and out of Dallas. So it was like, well, it's gonna be a hell trip. 100-degree weather of driving across Texas, 2 different days, but it's saving $500. And frankly, that's $500 we didn't have in the first place. So yeah, we needed to save it. Anyway, enough of me chattering on and on and on. I got 4 books. One is from the library. I'm gonna start with that one. And it's a sequel actually to a memoir by Alison Bechdel that was called Fun Home. And this is a graphic novel memoir. And Alison Bechdel is a feminist comic book writer. She's done a lot of stuff online too, and she's Fun Home was just insanely good. Really sort of very poignant, very funny. Just really good. And if you don't know who Alison Bechdel is, you may have heard the phrase Bechdel test, which is basically employed on books, movies, whatever, as a means to determine whether female characters are being used to the best of their ability or to a realistic life standard or how it should be. And basically the test is this: are there 2 female characters in the book, movie, or whatever who play, is another one, who talk to each other about things that don't relate to men? Shocking how that could happen, right? 2 girls talking about that now. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many books and movies and plays fail at this. Yeah. So yeah, Are You My Mother by Alison Bechdel. Looking really forward to this. And it fits into my getting my Goodreads shit done this year because I am behind, woefully behind. I went to Half Price Books and it's a score. It is a score when you find a book at Half Price Book that is brand new and has not been marked for clearance. This one is pristine. Got it for like a song. It was awesome. It is Bob Fingerman's Pariah. This is a zombie novel that is, it's been touted as like a thinking man zombie novel. It's comedic. It looks insane. Basically, it's about an apartment complex. After the apocalypse has happened, zombies are kind of flooding the city, and the tenants of the apartment complex who've barricaded themselves in notice that there's this teenage girl just kind of bopping along outside. She's clearly alive, and none of the zombies seem to have any interest in her whatsoever. And it becomes this tale of what is up with her and how can they be like her. So that's it. Pariah. Can you tell I found a sticker? Fucking stickers. God damn. You know, if Half Price Books could invest in some stickers that come off easier, then I wouldn't have to kill them. Seriously, where's their corporate office? Fucking conniption fit. I don't even know what a conniption fit is. I really don't. Last 2! In the clearance section, and when you find a book in the clearance section that's decently put together, this has a small tear on the back dust jacket, very small, but otherwise the book does not appear to have ever been opened. The pages are absolutely pristine. It is David Levithan's Every You, Every Me. I've read this one, and I really thought that it was very inventive. The use of photography and strike-throughs and a twist that I was not expecting really was, I thought it was compelling. But I did not have it in my library, and so I bought it. And when you can buy it out of the clearance section for $1, that's all the more. All the more. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about Katie Crouch's The Magnolia League, but I'm really intrigued by anything that involves the South and voodoo. Like that movie, The Skeleton Key, with Kate Hudson, or Angel Heart, that Mickey Rourke movie that was sort of dirty with the girl from The Cosby Show. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna give this one a shot. I know that the sequel has recently come out, but yeah, we'll see. What else? So in addition, some weird stuff happened this past week. Very close family friends of ours are getting married this coming Saturday, and in one fell swoop, the father of the bride and the officiant were taken out of the wedding. And in 1 week's time, they've had to really kind of scramble to figure out what's going on and what to do with that. And so it looks like I'm going to be marrying some people on Saturday. I'm going to be the officiant. I'm actually rewriting the service right now to kind of figure out how I can speak it better, because it's, yeah, sometimes other people have a tendency to speak in much more proper language, and that sounds fine coming out of their mouth, but if I were to use it, they would giggle from their seats, and it would not be good. And so I'm doing a little revising, and yeah, tomorrow is the rehearsal, and Saturday it's a go. I plan on having a little snippets of me being the minister of the peace in my YA Rebels video on Sunday. So check that out, because I'm probably not going to have another video for a while after that one. That's it. What are you doing? I'm so busy this summer. It's insane. Not to mention the fact that I had a deadline for a book that was yesterday, and I'm not anywhere near ready for that deadline. And so I'm a loser. I'm a loser author. So I have got to get to work on that kind of stuff and really figure out where I am going with my narrative, because it's a mess in my head. I've got some things that I think are going to work. Wish me luck, seriously. Chant for me, light a candle to a saint, whatever you got to do. That's it. I will see you soonish.